Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's talk about limiting beliefs. And these are things that most of us have, to be honest. They are beliefs that are stuck in our subconscious, and they come from repeated thoughts. So any thought that you have on a repetitive basis eventually becomes a belief, and that gets stuck, as I say, within our subconscious. And I mean, we have positive beliefs as well, but it's limiting ones I want to talk about today, because limiting ones are the ones that stop us often from doing things that we want to do. And the good news is that we can change them. It's all about what we choose to believe. So, for example, if you think about the Wright brothers who invented the aeroplane, if they were like most of the other people back in the days when they were looking into it, they would have just thought, oh, it's impossible, man can never fly. But they didn't. They chose to believe that it was possible to fly, and so they went on and invented that aeroplane. Other people would have had that limiting belief that it's just impossible. Now, obviously, that's not something, that's a very major thing. But if you think about it, any new invention must have meant that the inventor must have believed in the possibility rather than in limitations. The kind of limiting beliefs that are really common are things like, I'm useless with money. I'll never have a lasting relationship. I'll never be successful. And those are the things that really hold us back from being good with money, having a great relationship, being successful. Now, often those beliefs, as I said earlier, they come from repetitive thoughts, but they can often be instilled in us from childhood. And those are ones that are particularly difficult because it comes from something that we might have heard repeatedly from a parent or maybe from a teacher. You know, there are many examples of people who think they'll never be any good academically because, or in life, because they've been told by, a really unkind teacher or parent back in the day, you'll never amount to anything. And the problem is when we have those beliefs in our subconscious, our conscious mind then starts to look for things that support it. So, for example, if you think you'll never be successful, then you will start noticing things where you're not being successful or not being as successful as you like. But we can choose to reframe those thoughts and then start looking for possibilities instead of limitations. And we can break those limiting beliefs. It is just all about reframing our thoughts. And once we reframe our thoughts and we use those possibility-based thoughts more often, then those ultimately become new beliefs because we have rewired our brain. And then we start to look for things that support those new thoughts, which become those new beliefs. And those supporting things just give more fuel to the fire of our new, more positive thinking belief, rather than constantly looking for things or noticing the things that that are on the sort of the negative side, if you like. So I should have thought of an example before I came on live, actually. But let's just go with the one of thinking I'm never going to be successful. When that's your belief, as I say, you do notice the things that aren't going so well. So, I don't know, maybe you aren't getting a promotion in your job, or, you know, your job isn't fulfilling you, it isn't exciting. You see other people seeming to fly through their career while you are stuck on a plateau. Those are the things you notice because your subconscious belief is that you won't be successful. But if you can reframe that belief and that to a new thought initially of I am capable of success, then you can start looking for evidence that you are capable of success. Now, it's not something that you can do overnight. A deep-seated subconscious belief isn't going to change like that. You'll have to work at it and you'll have to practice, but it is absolutely possible. There's all sorts of science about how the brain can be rewired. I think it's called neuroplasticity, but as I've said many times, I'm really not a scientist, so I can only say what I have heard and read about. But you can take this one step at a time. So if you have reframed your thinking to I am capable of success, then try and watch out for the next time you catch yourself going into your old thought of I'll never be successful, or maybe noticing something that hasn't gone as well as you wanted it to, and your immediate response is, well, that's because I'm just never going to be successful. Catch yourself and straight away reframe that thought and say it out loud if you want to. Yes, I am capable of success. You can write it down as an affirmation if it's something that you want to work on, and then have that put somewhere that you'll see it on a regular basis, like a kitchen notice board, or I don't know, on a post-it on your bathroom mirror, somewhere where you're going to see it all the time, so that is helping your subconscious. So you've reframed your thinking. So every time you come up with what you perceive as something showing that you are not successful, you reframe that. You tell yourself, no, that's not right. I am capable of success. And then you start taking steps towards that success. So, excuse me, whether it's that you need to get some additional training in order to help you get the promotion. Maybe it's reading a book about how to be successful. Maybe it's listening to podcasts about steps to success. Whatever it is, it's surrounding yourself with information that will help you to reframe your thinking towards success, as well as taking those steps. So instead of thinking, oh, I'll never get that promotion, it's not even worth me going for it, go for it. Even if you don't get that particular one, then you know that you are on the path. And if you don't get it, don't think, oh, that's because I'm never going to be successful. Just think, well, that's a step on my journey towards success. I am capable of success. I am capable of being promoted. And so you're gradually working your way towards it. And then if you keep surrounding yourself with examples of success and information that helps train you for success, your beliefs over time will start to change, and you will notice when you have little successes. It might not be a promotion straight away, but it might be that you suddenly notice the lovely feedback you're getting from your boss or from your clients or customers that shows that you are doing well in your field of work. It's about noticing those things rather than the things that detract from you being successful. And if you keep doing that, then you will get there. As I say about lots of things, when it comes to changing our mindset, it is about practice, 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 and just keep doing it. Trust the process is the phrase. That is true. You trust the process and you will get there. Now, I hope you found that helpful, but as I often say, if you want to know more, please do feel free to message me, get in touch, and we can have a chat. I will be back here next week, but I'm going to be away on Tuesday, so I haven't quite decided yet. I may go live on Monday instead, or I may do a pre-record and release it on Tuesday. Excuse me. But I'll let you know either way. There will be a talk Tuesday, but it just might be on Monday. Who knows? That is the mystery. So I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine if you've got it, as we have here. It's looking like another beautiful day, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.